Hello, Internet! Welcome to some more Bazzle Stadium Live. We're back with this wacky team that I built in. I can't remember if I built it all in one day or 2 days, but it doesn't really matter. I built it very quickly just because I wanted to play around with Grassy Surge Rillaboom, and I was given the idea. One of my friends, Nathan, I'm sure I mentioned yesterday, gave me the idea of this weakness policy Rillaboom with the Driftblim, which we saw yesterday, did some business. I'm comfortable with Butterfree. I like Inteleon. Snorlax actually is a Pokemon that I never really have used before, only a few times. But I'm giving it a go here. It can maybe help with Trick Room and maybe in a game like this, perhaps. Only the Cinderace has got to worry about. I could maybe run through them as well too. And last week with Joe coming on, he really helped me appreciate Incineroar more. So that's kind of how the team came together. But my opponent here has got the two better starters out of the three with their new abilities at least as well. But he's also got Togekiss is an issue for this team. I am very free to admit Togekiss is a big issue. But I'm going to go with Incineroar and Inteleon, I think, here. Yeah, maybe. Cinderace is going to be a problem for us as well. Yeah, let's go with Rillaboom and Driftblim as the last two as well. Although the problem with doing this is I'm assuming that I'm going to be Dynamaxing the Inteleon here. So that means I won't be able to Dynamax the Rillaboom, but it can still do a lot of work, without Dynamaxing. But that is kind of the main intention for it on this team. But I do need a way to hit the Milotic, which is being led here. Yeah, I kind of expected the Milotic lead, but that's not too bad, really. I mean, yeah, is it going to be a +2 now? But if this Whimsicott hasn't got Protect, I will be getting rid of it this turn. I will just double into it. Milotic might coil this turn. If it just attacks, I'm fine with it just attacking. But yeah, Whimsicott, I'm just gonna hope Whimsicott here hasn't got Protect or doesn't swap out. But yeah, I kind of expect Milotic to coil here, and then it will become an issue. Yeah, we will need Rillaboom to deal with this Milotic. If we do get rid of the Whimsicott here, I have got my own Tailwind potential on Driftblim, so speed should be ours, in theory. But yeah, I mean Togekiss, Milotic and Togekiss together now is going to be a big problem for us. No swapping, so hopefully this Whimsicott hasn't got Protect. We will soon find out, won't we? Let's see. It'd be interesting. I don't know what's going to come out in the this expansion as well, but because I've really not been keeping up to date with Pokemon stuff, to be completely honest. But is he Dynamaxing the Milotic or the Whimsicott? Who knows? As I change colour there. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah. So his Milotic is a +2. So okay. Yeah, and now it's going to be difficult for Rillaboom to knock out. And Whimsicott has got Protect. Okay, so pretty much everything that could have gone wrong there did go wrong. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. Because, I mean, if this Milotic is... If it's an offensive Milotic, if it's got Blizzard on it, which I have seen, that's just going to be able to take care of Rillaboom. Butterfree would have been nice in this situation, perhaps, but his Whimsicott might have Taunt. Yeah, it's not good for us, this, is it? So I'm expecting the Whimsicott to Tailwind here, and then just an attack into either the Rillaboom or the Driftblim, I guess, whichever one I'm bringing in. I'll go in with the Rillaboom because Max Geyser will one-shot Driftblim. I kind of just need to hope that he hasn't got anything other than muddy water, I suppose, at this point. So, okay, I'll protect Rillaboom here, and I will max Airstream again into the Whimsicott. Yeah, maybe I could have Airstreamed into the Milotic maybe to get a bit of chip damage on it. And Whimsicott isn't really threatening either of these unless it's got Energy Ball. Okay, he didn't Tailwind. That's good. That is good. Duraludon comes in. Not brilliant for us, but I'm hoping. Okay, so at this point, I'm hoping he does have like the Ice attack, and he goes for it into my Rillaboom here, because then he will be activating my weakness policy, and that does over half to his Duraludon. So that's not an Assault Vest Duraludon. That's a lot of damage. Wow. Okay. Please be Ice. Please be Hailstorm. Please be Hailstorm. Hailstorm. Yes. Okay. We're back in business. We're sort of back in business. Kind of, maybe. Sort of. Because I just Airstream into the Duraludon again, since that will knock it out. And that will put my Rillaboom, obviously way faster than his Milotic. I'm at +2 now. I'm in grassy terrain. So Wood Hammer will knock out his Milotic at this point. I am fairly sure. But the recoil is going to decimate me. So we'll see how this plays out. And we don't know what his last Pokemon is either, but I'm very curious as to why he swapped his Whimsicott out there, because a Tailwind for him there would have been very big. So Wood Hammer into the Milotic, and Airstream again into the Duraludon. Let's see how this plays out. If it protects the Duraludon, okay, that's not too bad. Ooh, maybe okay. Maybe that's not too bad, since I am getting another Airstream here. And even if he does Tailwind with his Whimsicott, he won't... His Milotic won't be faster than my Rillaboom. But maybe he's got Cinderace now. He did have Cinderace, didn't he, on the team preview? But if he brings in Cinderace, it's not Tailwinding, and my Rillaboom and my Inteleon will be faster as well. So, yeah, this is interesting. From a very, very terrible beginning, thanks to this weakness policy and calling that, well, hoping, I guess, yeah, hoping more than calling that he would Hailstorm into the Protect. Because I suppose if it is a more supportive Milotic, you're maybe not going to be so inclined to Dynamax it. But yeah, we'll both go back down to small things now. Is the Rillaboom in range of Moonblast? Maybe it is. Yeah, that is the issue now, isn't it? Because if he just Moonblasts my Rillaboom, if it does knock it out, yeah, that's not good. I've got Drifblim in the back as well. Because if I think he's going to Moonblast, then I protect Rillaboom and Ice Beam the Whimsicott. But if I think he Tailwinds, then I just Wood Hammer. I think he's going to Moonblast. Okay, so your boosts are gone. It is Cinderace. Okay, now I'm thinking maybe he's going to Tailwind. And that's a shiny Cinderace as well. Please Moonblast, don't Tailwind. Ah. Okay. That's maybe not too bad, actually. Because I'm forgetting that my Inteleon's got speed boosts as well, hasn't it? I will check. But I'm pretty sure my Inteleon has got 3 speed boosts, hasn't it? In which case, I am faster than Cinderace. I should be able to knock it out, unless it's Focus Sash. And Rillaboom has got 2 speed boosts, will be faster than Milotic, should be able to knock it out. So, in theory, I should be okay. I'll just check. I will check. So Rillaboom has got +2 speed, Inteleon has got +3 speed. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to Wood Hammer into the Milotic, and I'm just going to Snipe Shot into the Still Fire type Cinderace. This only goes wrong if his Cinderace has got the Focus Sash, which I'm assuming is on the Whimsicott. Not seen anyone use Focus Sash Cinderace yet, but I mean it could be a viable item on it. If it is Focus Sash, the Hail is still up, and Hail activates before grassy terrain, I'm pretty sure, so it would go down to his own Hail. Oh, he's got Sucker Punch. Well, how about that? And it does knock me out. Ooh. 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 Ouch. That's what I'm going to say to that. Ouch. Okay, yeah, so I have seen, like, Sucker Punch is a very viable option on, especially Life Orbs in the race. I need to hope for some luck here now. Okay, yeah, I mean, if I suspected he would have Sucker Punch, because normally Cinderace, I believe, have got Fire Attack, Fighting Attack, so like Pyro Ball or Flare Blitz, High Jump Kick, and Bounce. And then Protect, I think. But I guess Sucker Punch works too there. But the frustrating thing is here, I am 2 versus 1. And my 2 I don't think are going to beat his 1. The Grassy Surge there doesn't do a whole lot for me. He hasn't got any boosts on his Milotic that I might want to get rid of, as you know. If I Shadow Ball it, there's a 20% chance that I give it a +2 special attack boost as well. But I think that's better than just trying to Will-O-Wisp it, because this is at least consistent damage. And I will Air Slash here and fish for flinches. Basically, I think this is the best course of action that I can take. Air Slash hits. Drifloon is faster with my Unburden. Yeah, that doesn't do much. Muddy Water can miss, but doesn't. Probably going to knock out Inteleon. Yes, it does. Okay, this is not good. So I need to hope for Muddy Water misses, basically, don't I? And he's probably got Recover on his Milotic as well. So if he has got, like, as soon as he shows Recover, I'll just forfeit, because there's no way that I can win a game if he has got Recover, because he can just keep on recovering up. So yeah, I mean, maybe at this point, the special defense drop would be good, because then I can hope he, misses a Muddy Water, and then my next Shadow Ball will do more damage. Oh, it's Citrus Berry. Ah, yeah, okay. So that's kind of unfortunate. I mean, it's been an interesting game, but kind of unfortunate game too. Oh, he's got Ice Beam. Okay, so of course he has. Yeah, of course he's got Ice Beam. Yeah, because of the hailstorm and everything. Yeah, so there's nothing that I can do here, so I'll just forfeit. Okay, yeah, so it seemed like I was going to win that game up until the point where he showed Sucker Punch. If I did suspect he had Sucker Punch, then I would have had to. Well, obviously, I would have protected or swapped Rillaboom and still Snipe Shotted it. But yeah, I mean, I'm just going to have to be more careful about Sucker Punch potentials in the future there, because yeah, that cost me the game, basically. Okay, hello Lenny. Sorry, my camera's messing up again. Oh, and here's another Cinderace. Okay, right. There's a beep incoming. There we go. That's got some holes in my face. Whatever, that'll do. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can get some revenge on this Cinderace then. Because, yeah, I mean, bear with me. Sorry, there's going to be some more beeps, but the holes in my face are kind of annoying me. One of these will be right. Sorry. That'll do. Okay, yeah, Cinderace has been a little bit of a pain for this team, even though I have got an Inteleon here. In theory, it shouldn't be, but it has been. Yeah, that's kind of annoying, like, because it was, yeah, I just didn't have Sucker Punch in my mind at all. But let's just focus on this one now. because if I just swapped or protected that, I would have won that game, so it's not a big issue really. But this guy hasn't got a Whimsicott, thankfully. There's nothing massively threatening for the Rillaboom Drifblim combination here. I definitely need Incineroar since it's got Ferrothorn, and yeah, I think Inteleon works here better than the others. So we'll go with these 4. It's funny how like my team preview is like the minute and a half or however long you get. Like my team preview is like 2/3 of me moaning about the last game, and then like quickly, whoa, let's put some Pokemon in for this one. But yeah, his team wasn't fast, and he didn't have like a Whimsicott to make it fast instantly. So this looks like 2 Fire-type Pokemon. Okay, 2 Fire starters, Twisted Fire starters. Okay. R.I.P. Mr. Keith Flint. So we can't fake out my Drifblim. The Intimidate doesn't matter too much on Rillaboom as long as my Drifblim survives this turn. So I'm going to protect Rillaboom here, and I'm going to try. Well, like I will get to Tailwind here, but I'm hoping that Drifblim survives the turn, so the next turn. Oh, excuse me. I can. Yeah, I mean, I can activate my weakness policy and knock out one of these Pokemon, but the other one is also a Fire type, and yeah, maybe I can do this, but just not Dynamax the Rillaboom. Maybe I should have swapped Rillaboom here into something else. Yeah, I'm not too sure what he's going to do here. What would you do if you were faced with... Okay, so no Dynamax. Is it a Fake Out? It is a Fake Out, okay. And I'll get the Tailwind. But what's this Cinderace going to do then? A Gunk Shot. Okay. So that's a Poison type. That's a Poison type Cinderace there. And, okay, since... Let's do it then. Since I think Rillaboom can survive a Flare Blitz from the Incineroar after I've Dynamaxed, I'm going to go for the Max Quake and the Clear Smog into myself. So even though at -1 attack now, you will see how this works. Ooh, okay. What's that? Not the worst case scenario. Not the best, but not the worst. But you'll see the order of things now, because my Rillaboom is at -1 attack. But the Clear Smog will clear the debuff first to put me back to neutral, and then the weakness policy will activate to put me at +2. So, yeah, okay, nice move by the opponent. In hindsight, obviously, you know, with hindsight, everything's better, isn't it? I would have targeted into the Incineroar here, and then I would have looked amazing. You know, it would have been a fantastic situation for me. Instead, I am getting some damage into this Ferrothorn, but I just need to hope that he isn't Flare Blitzing my Rillaboom here. If he does, he'll be taking a lot of recoil, but I will be taking a lot of damage as well. Darkest Lariat, okay. That goes through my +1 defense boost. But I do still survive, just. Okay. So we're not looking too bad now then. In fact, I say we're looking pretty good actually. The Ferrothorn's got leftovers, but we know he's got Cinderace in the back. We know he's got the thing there. He hasn't got anything that's immune to ground, so I can easily just Max Quake into the Incineroar and go for a Will-O-Wisp into the Ferrothorn. At this point, Drifblim has kind of done its job. But yeah, Drifblim is a Pokemon that, you know, if you've followed me for a number of years, I did use pretty successfully in 2017 with my Xurkitree and Smeargle and whatever else was on that team. Tapu Lele and stuff. Okay, so whatever this is, it's probably not the Cinderace. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, fine. That's his best answer for the ground move, essentially. He will probably be gyro balling into my Driftblim to knock it out, because as soon as Tailwind... Oh, okay, it survives. As soon as Tailwind is over, I'm going to be threatened by his Pokemon. Oh, it's just Iron Defense thing. Okay, is that set? Okay, what I think he should have done there then is Leech Seed into my Driftblim, because I need Tailwind. Do I need Tailwind? I mean, I have got Inteleon in the back, but I won't be able to one-shot a Dynamax Cinderace. But I can't swap Driftblim out here because I won't have the Unburden boost when I come back in. So I will just Max Quake again into that, and yeah, I'll just check. I think this is yeah, last turn of Tailwind, so can't Tailwind here. No point in Will-O-Wisp again, anything. I'm just going to go for a Shadow Ball. Nothing better to do. Well, I could Shadow Ball the thing, couldn't I? Don't think it really matters. Just because the Dracovish could swap out. And he has Iron Defensed up, so the difference between Shadow Ball damage and Max Quake damage isn't going to be that different, really. But yeah, he needs to Leech Seed or Gyro Ball if he's got it, my Drifblim here, because he needs to deny my Tailwind for next turn. And I think that's what he's gone for. Yeah, it's smart move there. Because now, yeah, now his Cinderace will come back in, will Dynamax, and will go through my team, basically. That's what's going to happen. So at least this is, yeah, I mean, it's as simple as that. At least this has been a decent showing of what the fire starters, well, I suppose what the fire starters can do, but what the new abilities on the starters can do. Because in the last game, you know, that Sucker Punch kind of, you know, caught us off guard and cost me the game. And in this game, I'm just going to lose to this Cinderace, which. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it just seems to be an issue, Cinderace, I guess, for this team. Like, it is going to be Cinderace that comes back in. So if I put Inteleon in, it's just going to Dynamax it and target something. If I put Incineroar in, then I will get the Intimidate on it, but I don't think that will help me. Rillaboom will still go down to an attack. So yeah, I'll put Inteleon in. I guess I need to hope. No, he's just gonna airstream, isn't he? Yeah, it doesn't matter which one he airstreams, as long as he airstreams one of my Pokemon, he's won the game here. So I'm gonna sacrifice my boost to put Incineroar in, and I am going to just Snipe Shot into his Cinderace. Yep, if he goes for the fire attack into my Rillaboom, which is coming into the Incineroar, then like that's just going to reduce my Snipe Shot damage. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. But yeah, this is kind of unfortunate. But I mean, I guess it is what it is, isn't it? It's a team I built in like a day or whatever, you know, a few hours. So can't feel too bad about this. But what could I have done differently? Like I couldn't have swapped, because I mean the oh, sorry about the thing. Maybe if I wave my arms around, it'll change about a bit. Yeah, because from the beginning of the game, I've lost half my face there. Oh, it one-shot it with a critical hit, as I say, without a face. Wow. Okay. Well, this isn't Sniper, which doesn't affect the critical hit's chance. I mean, okay. I mean, for all intents and purposes, I lost this game, really. Like, I kind of should have won the first game if I'd thought about Sucker Punch. I kind of should have lost this game. But what went wrong? Because, like, I looked fantastic the first few turns. Rillaboom in Tailwind with its weakness policy activated was wreaking havoc on him. The Dracovish came in, didn't do anything. Yeah, I think the downfall really was that he correctly identified that I needed Tailwind to win the game because he still had his Dynamax. So maybe I should not have Dynamaxed my Rillaboom at the beginning because a +2 high horsepower was still going to knock out his Cinderace. Although maybe if he Dynamaxed his Cinderace, maybe it would have survived there. Yeah, perhaps. But yeah, my Incineroar, I think, wins. Well, I mean, I haven't won the game yet because he can still Iron Defense up everything. Yeah, this is awkward still. I'm going to try and Parting Shot his Incineroar and swap my Inteleon actually into the Rillaboom. Although this goes wrong, if he fakes out and body presses my Incineroar, then that's not good. I don't think he'll do this, but he might. I'm giving him more recovery here with the Grassy Surge as well. Okay, he does fake out my Incineroar. He's burnt after all, but he's just gone for a 9 defense. Okay. Yeah, this still isn't comfortable. He didn't get the sun up because my wonderful Inteleon decided it wanted to one-shot his Cinderace. Now that's revenge for the last game. But oh yeah, this isn't over. This is not over. I mean, I suppose if I just Flare Blitz his... It is +4, isn't it? Like, it's not +6, it's +4. I don't think it'll knock it out, but, like, his Incineroar isn't... I'm intimidated though, aren't I? And it's just going to wind defense again. Yeah, I'm just going to keep Flare Blitzing, I think. And I'll high horsepower the Incineroar this turn, just because that will put it in Snipe Shot range. Yeah, that's fine. He's probably just going to Flare Blitz my Rillaboom here. But that's definitely in Snipe Shot range now. Be nice if I survive this, because then I can get rid of the Intimidate on my Incineroar, but I don't. Ooh, yeah, we could still lose this, as I'm just going to wave around and wave away the red stuff. Yeah. His recoil doesn't take him out as well, unfortunately, but now... I don't know, I mean, you would think that an Incineroar versus a Ferrothorn one-on-one, you'd think the Incineroar would win, wouldn't you? But, and he is burnt as well, but is getting a lot of recovery here from his leftovers and grassy terrain. I'm at -1, and his offensive move is super effective against me. So I will just keep on Flare Blitzing, and I will Snipe Shot here. Then, you know, assuming Inteleon survives this turn, I will be able to, you know, just keep on Ice Beaming and Flare Blitzing. But this isn't comfortable. This is a long video as well, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see how much this does. He's at +4. I'm at -1. I think it'll do about half. Oh wow, even less than that. About 25%. That is mad. Is he just going to Mind Defense again? Body Press. I need to survive this. Ooh. 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 I mean, he's burnt, but I mean, he's at +4 defense, isn't he? Doesn't look good, this, does it? Wow. Yeah, what could I have done differently there? Like after the critical hit on the Cinderace, so I'll just wave around again. Wave around. I've got to go for the flinch. I think I'll just try and air slash it. I can't freeze it, obviously. After the Cinderace went down, what could I have done differently? Because like I feel like I still could have maybe won the game. I did let my Rillaboom go down to a Flare Blitz, but at the same time, Rillaboom wasn't going to do anything to Ferrothorn. And I would have been forced to bring it in at some point anyway, so he was always going to get this grassy terrain recovery. Maybe I should have reset my Intimidate on the Incineroar. Yeah, he did go for the Fake Out on my Incineroar. I could have swapped that into the Rillaboom that turn. I'm going to need some luck here. Some more luck. Inteleon, you did the business on the Cinderace. Can you do the business here as well? We need at least a couple of flinches, I think. That does reasonable damage. Ah, yeah, he's won the game now. Unless I get like what, an Ice Beam freeze, an Ice Beam critical hit. Ah, yeah. What did his Incineroar do? Okay, yeah, he went for the Fake Out, and he went for a 9 defense, was it, with his Ferrothorn? So I should have swapped my Incineroar maybe into the Rillaboom that turn, and Snipe Shotted his Incineroar. A Snipe Shot I don't think one-shots Incineroar if they're like trained right. It's just going to protect this turn as well. Yeah, it's going to be a long... Well, it's not going to be that drawn out. It's going to be over in like 2 turns. But even if I'd reset the Intimidate on my Incineroar, like we saw how little that Flare Blitz did to this Ferrothorn, he would have been able to have Iron Defense more as well, without my Incineroar on the field. So I think, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure there's anything that I could have done here. So yeah, this has been a very disappointing, couple of games, hasn't it? But at least they've been interesting, and at least you've seen what Cinderace can do, and at least you've seen sort of what Rillaboom can maybe do. But yeah, he just body presses here, doesn't he? And he wins the game. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, what more is there to say? You see, the new start is doing lots of business. Yeah. Okay. That's disappointing. Oh, I was going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say there. Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think maybe, if I didn't think he was going to Dynamax his Cinderace at the beginning of the game, maybe I shouldn't have Dynamaxed my Rillaboom at the beginning, because then I would have maybe had some play later on. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's a disappointing game, I guess. But even with the critical hit on the Cinderace there, because he had the opportunity to get 2 Iron Defenses up there, I don't think there was really a way that I could have won the game. I mean, if I reset the Intimidate, you would have got another Iron Defense. Flare Blitz at that point still would have done maybe about 25% or so. Still wouldn't have done that much damage. With the Rillaboom, if I'd preserved that a little bit better, it would have just been high horsepowering into the Ferrothorn. Wouldn't actually have done anything there. So yeah, I'm not sure there was anything that I could have done there. So on that very disappointing note, I hope you've enjoyed this, but I will see you tomorrow for the next video. So thank you and goodbye for now.